fucked up that I get something. I get high, everything is okay. Even though I'm high every second of the we're live, ain't we? Shit. Hey, Merry fucking Christmas, dude. Merry fucking Christmas, motherfuckers. It's the gingerbread man, dog. What's up, you motherfucking beautiful motherfuckers? Good morning, Josh. Merry Christmas to you, brother.
What are you up to?
Fucking dude, just rolled one. Wanted to, since you said you weren't coming into the studio, I was like, dude, I want to blow one for Christmas with everybody. So I got me a fucking, it's a lopsided joint. Did you just pull your pants up?
No,
Oh,
I'm put my suit on.
to go smoke. I'm about to get high. I get high. I get high. We should get the panels open, boys.
Yeah, the link's not down there yet. So.
Oh, it's not down yet. Josh is slacking, boys.
Well, see, I thought you were going to the studio today, so I didn't set anything up because I thought you were going to the studio.
I couldn't get high in the studio. Gotta be professional. My wife.
Good morning, Kathy King. Good morning, Naughty Nikki.
Hey, good morning.
We're not in the studio today. When we're in the studio, we play the song, but I got no way to play the song outside. Well, you got T-Rup singing the song.
You want me a cappella? Yeah. I get high, everything is okay. Hey, even though I'm high, Good morning, honey. Woo! Cheers. I'm about to spark this doobie with my beautiful wife. All right. She's got her earbuds in. She says Merry Christmas. Don't tell her I did that. I don't know if she's watching. So if she is, she's a little bit delayed. So what are you doing today, Josh? You going to fucking Krampus land?
I'm going to fucking hang out with my dogs, I guess.
Hang out with your dogs? Did you clean up all them cages and shit yesterday or the day before? Was it?
Yeah, I do every day when I go there now.
You just go in there and all of their cages just because it's fuck it.
Yeah, why not help my dad out? He's helping me out.
Well, there's some of them have two dogs in a cage. You know it gets shitty.
You know, plus my dad's having issues with his gut again, so he can't lift as much, and he's not supposed to. He's got to go to the doctor again. So there's no reason why he's got my dog. There's no reason why I can't help him fucking.
Right. You know, either way. He was just talking to me. He didn't say his gut was feeling bad at the funeral, but he was talking to me about his complications he had with that.
Yeah, well, he's probably going to have surgery again.
Really?
Yeah, which means he's going to be down for months.
It's never good. It's never good to be down for months. Merry Christmas, asshole.
Especially when you have 10.
Josh, Jess. I know Jess is right there.
I know. I showed you her. Are you on the show, babe? Yeah. Okay.
You showed everybody when I was backstage. I didn't get to see Jess.
What's up, CSL? What's up, Chris? Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Masshole, this is your Christmas present.
Merry Christmas, Jess.
And she's got Is that her only Christmas?
Look at Only Noise. Jess had your hoodie on, bro. That's her favorite fucking hoodie of all time.
Homie, Jess don't even wear Brain Jerk gear, and she wears Only Noise gear. That should tell you something.
Hey, yep. She likes what she likes. Look at her husband.
Coming at me sideways, Masshole.
I said she likes what she likes, T.
Right, she likes.
I wouldn't wear Brain Jerk gear either.
I wouldn't wear anything that represented T-Rep if I was her. Be like, dude, I already wear a ring that says I'm married to your dumbass.
Right? T, you ain't got a Christmas moo-moo?
No, I gotta.
Where the fuck did my roaches go?
Look what I got. You see this little cob pipe right here?
Asshole.
You
I'm
got
a
one too?
gingerbread man.
I got this from Manic.
You did?
Yep.
I know exactly where it came from.
Yep. Manic
Are
gave me
you guys?
Yep.
Are you guys about to make Frosty the Snowman?
It's Christmas.
It tastes good.
I saved this for Christmas. Manic gave it to me.
That's cool as shit. It only lasts like one day of smoking out of it, right?
What up,
Merry
Johnny
Christmas, brothers.
What's
Merry
up, bro? Merry Christmas.
Merry
Hell
Christmas.
yeah.
Bong.
Hey guys, since we got a decent panel on us with some good I wanted to bounce something off your brain.
Oh shit.
So for Christmas, the Earth Dweller is the Yeti, right? This is weird, right? I want to do the mythical creatures. Sometimes I don't want to do all the mythical creatures in a week or something like that, but every once in a while I want to do when it's a holiday or something, the Abominable Snowman or shit like that, or just crazy shit. I want to do mythical Earth Dwellers too, and say the origins of Merry Christmas, Rhino Law. I want to do the origins of these mythical creatures and how they were found, and so yesterday I wrote 2 pages. And I got a fact that denies it and a fact that denies the deny or denies the naysayers, and
So you
I don't
got
know the scientific way to prove it and the scientific way to disprove it. So,
well, science disproves things that aren't real.
what?
Science?
What are you, a fucking biologist? Fuck you, Josh. It's Christmas, bro. Let me do whatever I want to do.
I'll say
Actually, yes. Yes, I'm a biologist.
You know, I do.
Do you think that science can explain everything though? I don't think it can.
No. Science
No.
actually science barely explains science itself.
Right. Right. It's just enough to keep you wondering.
I think science is just another word for magic.
Masshole, real talk. Off the Yeti thing.
Yeah.
Science ain't fucking always right. If science was right, I wouldn't be walking, talking, any of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Time out. Science isn't the facts. Science is the study.
Is the trials and errors and shit like that.
Right. It's the recording of observations and analysis of everything. That's the science.
Yep.
Yep.
So let's do. I'm gonna do the origin of the Yeti right now. I want to see what you guys.
Oh,
think
you're not
about it.
gonna do the Earth Dweller?
Want me to do the Earth Dweller song? This is the Earth Dweller of the day. 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 See what's walking on his earth. Okay. What is the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
This
Hi guys, it's T-Rock. Thanks, Josh, for bringing us back on. I know you're behind the Yeti picture, but I'm gonna just talk about the Yeti. Here's the origin of the Yeti. This is my favorite. Merry Christmas, everybody. By the way, before I start, but we're gonna do the what I originally put this as is the Abominable Snowman, but they call it the Yeti is the layman's term for this fucking thing. It's actually, I looked it up, Josh, how to say it and everything.
One thing real quick.
Today is the equivalent of 2-pump busting.
I busted already?
Dude, we ain't even fucking 15 minutes in the show and you're trying to come.
No, it's gonna talk. I know I wanted to talk about this all day just to see if it was like a good conversation starter.
Carry on.
So yeah, call me a pre-nutter, dude. Pre-nutter butter, baby. The name of this mythical creature came to use in 19. What?
Pre-nutter butter.
Pre-nutter butter, baby. That's the T pre-nutter, baby.
Nice.
Shit, the name of the Yeti or the Abominable Snowman was created by Charles Howard Bury, B-U-R-Y, and he was on a Mount Everest expedition, right? And he found tracks of they were I think 8 inches wide and 16 or 17 inches long, right? Big giant fucking feet. Looked like barefoot tracks, like really giant bare feet. And
Shaquille O'Neal has 22.
Yeah, so Shaquille O'Neal was in fucking Mount Everest.
Barefoot.
At 1921. Fuck you. Okay, but anyway. The locals, I even researched this word and seen how to sound it out, Josh, and I think I got it right. The locals called this thing the Mito Kangmi. The Mito Kangmi, I swear to God. But I mean, of course they're gonna say it in Mito Kangmi like that fast, but I'm saying it in American dumb language, okay? Leave me alone.
Slow people's language.
Slow, yeah. So you can Mito Kangmi, okay? Now, when you hear it from the locals, they're gonna say Mito Kangmi. You know what I'm saying? But as an American, you're gonna hear it this way, Mito Kangmi.
Right. He ain't lying.
Anyway,
how it would be too.
Good morning.
He translated this language to he eventually called it Abominable Snowman. That's what they were calling.
That's a great thing. I wonder how he got there.
That he was a big thing in the snow, you think?
No, I'm just wondering how he got Abominable Snowman from Mimikami.
Yeah, you know what? That's what I was thinking. And I was like, what does that mean? And it means snow monster and what it came out. How does it come out to Abominable Snowman?
Snow monster. It's supposed to probably be snow monster, and that's
literally what it translates to in layman in real life terms into snow monster. Easy as fuck to understand. Dude was like, I think that's Abominable Snowman.
I've never looked at the word abominable.
Humans are weird about that shit. I don't even know what abominable means.
No,
look it up, dude.
That word up. I don't know what it means. I've only ever heard it used to describe the snowman.
Yep.
That's it.
It sounds to me. It sounds like abominable would be like another name for like beast. Mm-hmm. That's what it feels like.
Yep.
I don't fucking know. Snow monster. Who knows? But anyway, that was the first. They thought that was the first documented about the Abominable Snowman in 1921. There was documented sightings all the way from 1932. This was the first one. One of the earliest documents. It was in 1932 by B.H. Hudson. So I'm retarded. Sorry.
From New York area, the Hudson, New Yorks.
Yeah, I don't know. B.H. Hudson. He was a rich guy, but he went on the expedition too. He funded the expedition, but he also went on the expedition. Traveled with local guides in North Nepal. Then they saw a two-legged tall creature covered in long dark hair. They thought it to be an orangutan. Then when they came home and found out it was from Malaysia or Indonesia only. So they were like, fuck was an orangutan in these mountains, is what they were thinking.
Right.
And that's how they That's all they thought it was. There was a snow orangutan until 1921. So
Yeah, but didn't the local people have stories about it? They were just the first to see it that didn't live there.
Right.
The first people that documented, the people that were exploring were the ones documenting their exploration, So everybody wants to climb Mount Everest, right? So fast forward from 1921, it's like about 1951-ish area. People started climbing Mount Everest more as they wanted to document it, get this shit out there. They got more.
Real quick, Wookie says just before any of you humans start getting racist, Wookiees aren't Bigfoot.
I like how Wookie came on here with the Yeti.
He said, "Up there on that mountain, it wasn't me."
He felt his calling. He was like, "Somebody's talking about my people."
Y'all are the ones that look alike.
Dude, I look more like a Wookiee than a human, bro. I swear.
Oh.
But anyway, 1951 era. Everybody started climbing Mount Everest more because they just wanted to, because they were rich and just had nothing to do. Eric Shipton took photographs of footprints. These are very, very undeniable proof photographs. They're saying the best photographs they have of these footprints. They're 2,000 feet above sea level in the fucking on the mountains, and these are fucking a 16-inch by fucking 8-inch wide fucking foots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
they're called feet.
Foots.
When there's
foots. Hey, it's my fucking show, dude. Shut up.
Say it beats.
Man,
this is the T-Rup timeout. This is the T-Rup timeout portion of the episode.
I know, right?
Holy shit, man.
He's in the background yelling just in case nobody knows.
I got shit to say, and it's Christmas. Don't fucking do this to me, bro.
Again.
He did his
You're
homework.
not on the fucking nice list, you asshole. Sorry. Okay.
He did do his homework. He used the pronunciation key. He did. He used the pronunciation. I even looked this time.
Here. I am so sorry. I am done being kind. I swear to God, I'm so sorry. I don't care that you ruined Christmas, John. Okay.
It's okay. I enjoyed being screwed this year.
So you're saying in the 1930s is when they first documented
20s, yeah.
20s. Okay. Now, what about that? What about Bigfoot? So basically what I understand, I always thought the abominable snowman was a Bigfoot that lived in just that area.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
In a second. All right. I got two more facts of where the origins, where it was why it's still alive, the abominable snowman, and then there's these two facts that we're going to get to, and this is our talking point. So, a wealthy American funded an investigation. He didn't go. He just funded that shit. Said, "Hey man, find this shit and put me in the fucking, like I did it." And they turned up some supposed Yeti droppings, because the reason why they thought it was Yeti droppings is the analysis. What is that? Analysis.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Analysis of the droppings discovered an unknown parasite in the poop that they didn't know where it was, and also the poop came from an unknown host. So they didn't know the parasite, they didn't know the host that they could put it on. So boom, everybody's thinking it's oh my God. So in 2007, a TV presenter casted footprints possibly belonging to a Yeti, and he found some hair samples, right? They tested both the hair tested to be from an unknown species. They had no clue what it was, right?
Yeah.
So all these tracks that we're talking about that say they prove this Yeti, they are they are only found above the snow line, and no big mammal could survive above the snow line because there's no vegetation, there's no nothing. So they can't prove.
Fisherman's Dog and Fish Tank TV channel. Thanks for coming in. He says, being from Washington, originally having hunted a lot, I know squatches are real.
Yep.
There's uncharted fucking woods in Washington, bro.
I don't need to go out in the woods to know to believe that they exist.
Oh no, Masso, I believe this 100%, dude.
Yeah.
And this is like, so they say tracks only found above the snow line are the only reason why it could deny it.
Yeah.
And it's also the only reason that could prove it. So this is the reason why it deny. I told you the mammals can't live above the snow line. That's a proven fact. But throughout the whole entire Himalayas, there is tons, I mean, millions, not millions, but a lot of valleys. There's low points. They're called low forest valleys with really dense vegetation because of all that snow that's melting off and running down there. They got great water. They got, you know what I'm saying? And it regularly stays foggy, so there's no human interaction. There's like the ocean, like fucking the rainforest. There's valleys in the Himalayas that have never even been video or pictured or anything.
Right.
And they're thinking that these above the snow lines is the Yetis traveling from one valley to another to find more food. And that's how you're only able to see them, because these motherfuckers, they said some valleys that are found in the Himalayas stay foggy 365 days a year. If you even walked it, you couldn't see.
Not only that, but we know for a fact, doing this Earth Dweller of the Day, that some of these animals are expert level 100 hiders.
Yep.
Dude, 100%.
Yep.
If you go up North Michigan and you walk in the woods, there is a group of pigs, wild pigs, because there's a pig farm up the north in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
There is a pig within a fucking acre of you. There is a pig, like a group of them, and they're just hiding so fucking good that they know you're there before you know they're there. There's fucking bobcats that walk through residential neighborhoods while motherfuckers walk at night in California.
And they had,
like a makes a good point down there. He says that
unless a cougar wants you to know that it's there, you're not gonna know it's there until it's attacking.
Until it's too late.
Yep.
Well, dude, a lot of there's even other species that are that good at that. Like a mountain lion. A mountain lion will stalk up behind you, and you'll never know it. You might feel like you're being watched, but you won't know until either you caught a glimpse of it or it jumps on you.
You can have a bunch of them on my grandma's property. We had to be careful.
Yep.
Think about this though. How there's a animal that looks a certain way and acts a certain way, but the same species of this animal grows up in a different part of the fucking world, and it's completely different colors, completely different way of living.
Oh, you mean like humans?
Yeah, no, yes. So this is so it metamorphoses. Well, not metamorphoses. Yeah, metamorphoses to its fucking surroundings.
Adapt.
It evolves to its surroundings, and it fucking starts to metamorphosizing to adapt to its fucking surroundings everywhere. So you mean to tell me these giant apes that we have millions of fossils of, these giant primates that we had roaming the earth, didn't fucking accidentally stay up in the mountains and was like, dude, I can live here because there's fucking this fruit grows here every year in the cold.
Not only that, bro, I believe full-heartedly there's humans that have never seen the light of day because they're either in shelters, caves, systems, or all sorts of stuff like that. So to say that I believe there's probably people in the woods that live in the woods that you'd never see. So if you can walk through the woods and not see these humans, You really think you're gonna see a wild animal that's lived in the woods for fucking its whole life?
These people in the Amazon have fucking their big toe on the side of their foot to help them climb trees when they're wet.
Yeah.
Dude, like for real, like it grows like.
His name is not Granny T. It's Grandma Goik.
Grandma Goik, baby.
Grandma Goik.
Hey, if you want to call me not Goik, you can call me Earth Granny.
No, Grandma Goik.
Earth Granny, Grandma Goik. That's how I am.
He's not from the Earth. He is not Earth Granny.
Earth Granny. Yetis are real, motherfuckers. Yetis are here. I'm calling all my Yetis.
What was the first one to get noticed though? Was it the
Yeti? Bigfoot originates over in this area, over in America.
Okay, so like
there's Bigfoots
everywhere,
all over the world. All over the world, they call them Yetis. They call them, you know what I'm saying? That's because if they're explaining it, the exact explanation of a Yeti is a Bigfoot, but in the snow, and it's not white. The abominable snowman is not white, buddy. That motherfucker is dark hair. They said.
It's not like it's a polar animal and it turned its hair white in its evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like it still lives, like you said, down in the valleys. It cuts across the snow caps.
He lives in vegetation. It's green where he lives.
Yeah.
The polar bear ain't even white. The polar bear's hair is translucent.
It's like yeah. I thought it was yellowish though. It looks yellowish though.
It's like a yellow. It's like a yellow because they're dirty as fuck.
That's the only reason it's yellow is because it's dirty. It's their hair is clear. Their hair is translucent.
Right. It has no color. You can see through it.
Dirty ass, stingy ass polar bears, dog.
That's the same thing going on with my goatee, man. There's like no color left in that motherfucker.
I'm gonna have to jump down, fellas.
Dude, I want that, bro. I want that.
It's a holiday. My phone's blowing the fuck up right now, so I gotta jump down.
All right, man. Love you, man. So Merry Christmas.
Much love, Masshole. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas.
Also,
Merry Christmas.
I got a fact from Robert that he said to all of us about this Yeti shit because I was looking up the Yeti stuff. He said, "Put the fucking bong down. It's just a fucking snowman."
Yeah,
that's what he told me yesterday because I have 2 whole pages. Was looking up like 7 different. I went deep into the. I believe 100%. Me, Tyler Rupp, believes 100% there's a Yeti on this
what was so
motherfucker.
different than the other day when you didn't do a damn thing to get ready for the show?
Right.
Yesterday he went overboard. He was like, I gotta
mention Yetis, and he's all over it.
It's fucking Christmas, guys. It's Christmas, okay?
Thanks for putting in your diligence, brother.
Here's your Yeti. Come on, man.
Oh my gosh. Dude,
come on,
Merry
man.
Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry fucking Christmas.
Cushman says, ran into a guy bow hunting in the Cascades. Soon as NAMM was over, he lived in the woods for 3 decades. Many, many Yeti stories this guy had.
I'm telling you, the motherfuckers that really see that shit, they don't talk about it.
Well, if he's got many fucking stories, then he obviously talks about it.
Well, you got to think about it, though. The Pacific Northwest is a great place for a Yeti to live. You know what I mean? The woods up there are abundant with you know, everything the guy needs. You know, and the weather ain't bad either. You know,
dude,
think about it.
They said they had many spottings of those up here in northern Michigan and whatnot.
Yeah, dude, there's
David did an episode on that searching for Bigfoot or whatever. They've done fucking like 3 or 4 episodes out of Michigan for that already.
Dude,
what up, brother? Merry Christmas.
What up, Tom? Merry Christmas, dog.
Hey, I just wanted to pop in real quick and say hi to you all. Love you guys. Have a fantastic morning. Have a
love
good
you too, bro. Enjoy your day.
Much love, brother.
My guys, you guys
You
have
need some motivation for the day. There's some T-Rup titties in a gingerbread outfit, double stuffed gingerbread, baby.
Right on target.
You ever see a double
All right,
stuffed
Ginger
gingerbread
boys.
man? A belly.
I'm glad I stopped.
Love you, John. Merry Christmas.
See you, baby boys.
Hell yeah.
Okay, have a good holiday.
Oh,
The
yeah.
crazy. So back to the Yeti, like you were saying in northern Michigan, there is woods that I know a million people walk to mushroom hunt up north, and just in the spots where people can easily get to, and there is patches of woods that I know that my dad's deer spot was at one time. You had to go over. There was mud puppies in fucking ponds that were only in the middle of the woods. There was nothing else giving them water. There was just ponds in the middle of the woods with amphibians in them. That's how deep in the woods it was. It was so thick and shit like that. I was like, dude, people can't. Unless you have the drive to get somewhere. Like my dad had to clear a path out of this place to go sit where he wanted to sit. Like, and he had to put hours into it. So like, there's places in these woods that ain't even that dense up in Michigan that you can't. It takes a while to get to somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And even if you don't clear out a path, you have to walk around this big ass dense piece of woods. You go to the UP, bro, there is woods on top of woods on top of woods, dude. It's so fucking thick, dude. You can't tell me the motherfucker that hasn't been saw at all don't fucking know how to fucking crawl his big ass through the fucking weeds real quick to look like a bush so he can fucking jump out of the trees and fucking ham a deer or something, bro. Get out of here. I don't know. There's like I said, like it's not even about the fucking rainforest that hasn't been hasn't been walked, or the ocean that hasn't been discovered. A lot of that shit. There's fucking woods in Washington, in the UP, and random places where they're so dense people don't get to them. Canada, there's woods everywhere up there. So
don't you ever believe that man hasn't been there? Okay.
Dude, and that's what these Yetis are.
I've been in some deep, thick fucking woods. Yeah, it's only here in New England, but fucking, you think you're where fucking nobody's ever fucking been, and then you'll find a fucking foundation where a fucking homestead is.
Or you'll find a beer can, like somebody was really back here.
Yeah,
at a campfire. What the fuck?
That ain't more than 10 years old. You know, fucking.
Like, if you walk and go on the path that's less traveled, you find the coolest shit in the woods.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Don't walk on those marked trails. Get lost. I got lost in the woods though before for like 4 hours, and I thought it was over.
It's follow an animal trail, not a human trail.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't follow shit, bro. I was lost for 4 hours, dude. I took a shit in the woods and wiped my ass with poison ivy. Had poison ivy on my taint, balls, and butt crack.
Well, you should have learned leaf identification long before you went.
I learned it right after that. I promise you. I promise you. The bottom of my balls, it's so hard it was fire, dude. You couldn't. Dude, I went out there, dude. I had shit so bad, and I didn't have it. I fucking ripped the sleeves off. I tried to rip the sleeves off of my shirt, bro.
Socks
wasn't
are
enough.
expendable. Underwear is expendable.
Right. I'd rather have a blister on my foot than poison ivy in my asshole.
Dude, I put my ass on the tree. I sat on a log. I sat on a log. Listen, I'm telling you, I was with people, and they can tell you. My big brother can tell you. He's seen this. My cousin Kyle can tell you this. I fucking shit over a log. There was a perfect log, perfect toilet level.
Yeah.
I shit over the log, and I rubbed my ass against this tree because the shit wouldn't come off with the leaves. And I was like, God, it's everywhere. I don't want to get shit all over my underwear. Dude, and the fucking tree was viney as fuck with poison ivy, bro.
Yeah, you sat right on it without even fucking knowing.
And the leaves I was using, I was folding them bitches, cracking that oil out.
Yeah.
Rubbing my butthole with it, dude. I don't shit in the woods no more, or I don't go
Well, you
without
got
toilet
shit
paper.
in the woods. You just bring toilet paper with you.
Yeah, bring
Okay.
toilet paper or bring something you can rip
Yeah.
sleeves off.
Right.
Yeah,
Prior
uh-huh.
planning prevents piss.
Or
poor
use the
performance.
proper leaf. You know, like those
No,
big
dude.
elephant ears in the swamps. Those are perfect for washing your ass. You stink
Listen,
a little
bro,
bit. You
I'm a
stink
guy
a
of
little bit after you've
convenience.
done it, but they fucking get your ass clean.
I'm a guy for convenience, okay? I'm not gonna go find elephant hosta. I'm gonna go find this little fucking leaf that's gonna make my butthole itch for a week.
Well, yeah.
Why we always got to be talking about T's butthole?
I know that's been my thing for like 2 weeks. We always got to talk about your butthole, bro.
I'm sorry.
This
was a real story, bro. If you guys don't, we were talking about dense woods. We were talking about getting lost in the woods. And hey, T-Rub has a story, bro. T-Rub's been through some shit, boys. I might be 28 years old, but I've seen it. I've seen it all, dude.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
I've seen death.
You've seen your taint? Oh, God.
That's what happens. Big T
Taint, bottom of nuts, bro. It was terrible. Terrible. I'll never do it
What
again.
the hell? I wonder if
my
I
ass
should
with
sometimes
baby
see
wipes for a week.
I need more coffee for this.
Cushman says use the fucking moss from the fir tree. That's a good idea. I like that one.
Dude, they used to use a lot of moss for wiping their ass, like in the Civil War and shit.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Before toilet paper, I researched it last night with my wife. Before toilet paper, they used hay, sticks, rocks.
Corn cob.
Corn cobs were mostly used. That was in everything. And then I was like, the guy who made the idea for toilet paper was fucking filthy rich. But they were using toilet paper in China way back in the day. In the
Holy
1300s.
shit, man. Holy shit.
I don't somebody finally decide, hey man, I need to wipe my ass instead of just sitting.
Why do I got a
How did that come
fucking
about?
pain halo around my butthole all the time? My butthole's itchy. I just need to wipe it or something. Whoever came up with the wet wipes.
Instead of walking upright, you know, because it got a little squishy and, you know.
You start.
You get a rash.
Because your butt cheeks, do this because they're walking.
Especially when you're a fat bastard, you know.
Dude, I had third-degree chub rub on my thighs one time, brother. Dude, I'm telling you, I had a night terror one night, and I walked from 12 midnight. I walked from 12 midnight to 9 a.m. without sitting down, just pacing my
you were
house.
wearing corduroys to boot.
Third-degree chub rub, bro. I'm talking third degree. Like to the fact of it was terrible. And that's when I finally realized I'm gonna drive myself insane if I don't start.
Oh my
It
God.
was for real, dude. My sister went to bed. I was pacing the pool table at my dad's house, and she woke up and I was still doing it. I walked 10,000 steps or something in the house. I completed my goal at 12.
Damn, brother.
Yep. 12 midnight from 9 till 9 a.m. walking around the pool table. Got chopped like a motherfucker, bro. I'm not even dude, I'm talking like
why?
Burning in the Holocaust type fucking burn, dude. It was blisters.
Why would you put yourself through such torture?
I was going crazy in my mind that PTSD was hitting me hard, bro, and
I feel that.
I couldn't sit down or else I would get real antsy and scared.
Yeah.
Because every time I went to sleep, I feel that what me and my therapist tried to think is every time I go to sleep, when you go actually to sleep, your heart rate and everything slows down. Maybe I feel like I'm gonna die or something like that, or something. And I wake up and my fucking neck or my heart's in my neck and it's beating. It feels like it's gonna beat out.
I can't believe Josh is like this whole show.
Have you ever had a sleep study?
Yeah, I had a sleep study.
You wake up. How many times you wake up an hour?
I'm constantly agitated.
So you never go into full rest.
No, and they tried to say sleep apnea. I'm a big guy. I get it.
Yeah.
But they said you just stopped breathing, like not for a minute, and then you just breathed again. Like you didn't. It wasn't signs of sleep apnea. It's just I stopped breathing. And that's when I had the night terror when I was there.
Wow.
The night terror is so bad they sent me home at 4 a.m.
Hey, isn't that what sleep apnea is?
No, it's the
There's different forms of it. But yeah, one of them is stopping breathing. Yeah.
My brain just cuts out. My brain always cuts out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. We still love you.
Fuck yeah, bro. Shit.
Apparently it's raining out.
Is it?
It's raining here in the desert.
It's freezing rain.
Hey, it's raining down there already.
You're in the fucking desert?
Fast.
Yeah, I moved from Washington to Arizona to cultivate a few years back.
Oh shit.
It's raining there too? That's good for the desert. Fuck.
It's nasty out. It's flash floods last night.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
We get monsoons here.
Oh, in the winter months you get monsoons?
No, in the summer you'll get monsoons, and then in the winter you'll get cycles too. But we grow outdoors here. This is the time of year it's our grow season here.
Okay. Do you get a less yield from growing in the desert?
No, actually, I grew some landrace Acapulco Gold on the back porches this summer, and it went well up over 100. Had no issues.
Oh, because you keep it watered. You can't just
watered. You grow your sativa leaners. They like it hot and dry, anyways.
Okay. Okay. That's smart. I didn't know that, dude.
Gold was definitely a warm weather type plant. It loves to thrive on it.
Me and a couple other DGC guys grow out here. And we got Pilgor 420 is up north.
Yeah, Pilgor.
I've heard Pilgor.
Yeah, I know
Pilgor.
I actually almost met Pilgor. He was up here at the Michigan like 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, my boy White Point.
Go down to meet him.
My boy White Point, we were looking at, I had started a piece of property up north here outside after we went to the DGC Cup up in Denver. And we were going to do a build out up north around Williams, Ashford. And ran into Duke Diamond. Duke and I were talking, and he said allegedly he had grown a lot today.
So why you cut out the last part? What, you and Duke Diamond were what?
Duke was talking to me at the DGC Cup, and he said allegedly he had grown a lot outside of Flagstaff and Williams and Ashford area up in there.
Dude, did you grow up in Washington?
Yeah, my family was the number 3 licensed legal grow when it went rec.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Happy Valley Farms. That's my aunt and uncle's grow up there in Bellingham, Washington.
Fuck yeah,
I feel like I've heard of Happy Valley.
I come from a long line of weed smokers. Growers.
He's like, boy, it's in my blood. THC's in the DNA.
Well, I'm 47 almost now in a few days, so I remember
You've been smoking Northern Lights since '85.
Shit, I remember getting Real Canadian Creeper. This will date me, but Smashing Pumpkins was playing one of their first tours was a Pacific Northwest Rage tour, and they played Western Washington University, and we got some real laced Canadian Creeper, and we were walking around for days on that shit.
I tell you what, I miss like the creeper weed.
Oh, that shit was you take it out and there's powder falling off of it and shit.
You don't get that anymore.
Oh shit.
Or we go up.
I'll be right back.
All right.
A lot of us Washington boys, Bellingham area, right up on the Canadian border. We go work Alaska on the boats, and you go up there and you get real Alaskan thunderfuck out of there. I mean,
Is it like white?
The shit I had was never white, man.
So
I
in
thought that was
1990,
No, I never
when I
had
got to
anything white
Alaska,
out there.
it
If
was,
anything, it was some of the deepest green bud I've ever seen in my life.
it was legal to carry 2 ounces on your person in Alaska when I got there in October of 1990. To
You said
carry
what?
2 ounces on you,
Damn.
straight up. So everybody had weed up in Alaska.
Oh yeah, it wasn't.
You can
It
pretty much
wasn't
do what you want there. I do know that.
Well, like
Stuff to
Alaska,
drink
I
it.
got a
Don't
ticket.
go to the
I got
boonies
a
and try to
ticket
go
one
drink
day
it.
for smoking, and smoking an apple on Ketchikan, Washington, smoking bud out of an apple. And it was a $50 ticket that you could go down and pay, and then you never heard from them again.
That's perfect.
Holy shit. Hell
This is
yeah.
just my lunch. Merry Christmas, Danny Hansen. Dude,
We just went wreck in Arizona.
Yeah, we got a brother that lives out in Arizona. Where does he live? You remember what city he lives? He lives like 20 minutes from Phoenix.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly where, but
I'm outside about 20 minutes outside of Phoenix too.
okay. So
What city?
He said they recently, what was that, this year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's federally legal or
No, it's not.
federally decriminalized.
No, it's not.
It's not?
Nope.
No.
Here it's decrim here.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but not federal.
No, you can't do the federal because doesn't
If the
matter
Fed-
who's in
the Fed-
power, they won't decriminalize it.
Yeah.
Until they get their money.
It'll come soon. Within the next few years, it'll be here.
What they did here, because we were deep into the medical cultivation and having patients, and what they did do with the law is they made any cultivation, they made it retroactive. There were guys that walked out of the Florence prison the day it went legal. So if you had a cult felony, for example, it became retroactive. It was no longer a cult felony as long as there was no violent crime, guns and shit. Right?
Good morning, Yusef from Russia. Good to see you.
Hell yeah. Good, Yusef.
We're dirty Americans, dude.
It's officially the first Russian. I mean, besides the Russian.
Yeah.
You know we're opening the biggest concentrate factory in the United States here, right?
Say that again?
The biggest dab factory in the United States is opening.
We got some big old plants up here.
It's something I want to say it's 10 or 12,000 feet of just dab production facility sitting outside of here. They have investors from all over the U.S. came in here and built it. It's cheap land in the desert. Right?
You know what's next, though? Once weed is federally legal, what do you think? Here's actually the question: do you think mushrooms will be legal in your state before weed is legal federally?
No.
Yeah, they'd rather do psychedelics.
Oregon, it's already all decrim, man. All drugs are fucking legal in Oregon. So
you're right. You're
there's
right.
precedent.
I forgot about that.
I can tell you in Washington it's pretty much that way. I went back and visited this summer and worked for a few months. And even if it's not technically all drugs are legal, it's a free for all in that state right now. Anyways.
I do know in Ann Arbor, here in Ann Arbor, mushrooms are no longer. It's like it's decriminalized.
Yeah, it's just a ticket.
Hell yeah.
Possession ticket.
Yeah. Shout out Spartan.
That's why I asked that question. You know, like I feel like possibly mushrooms will be legal in my state. How's that? Is that you, Johnny? No. I think mushrooms will be legal in Michigan before weed is legal federally.
Yeah, of course. There's too much money in not making it legal.
They're researching it in schools in Denver right now.
Yeah.
In colleges. They're researching psychedelics and mushrooms and how they microdose to battle PTSD.
I heard something about that. Yeah, because I was considering going there for the very same reason.
Yep.
You get a brain clearing, man. It's healthy for you if you microdose some shrooms and a microdose.
I microdose.
Over at the
I
Indian
don't like
reservation,
tripping on shrooms. I don't like tripping on shrooms. Shit comes up. The PTSD gets weird when I get sad and it gets real fucking crazy. But when I microdose on shrooms, I'm totally fucking. I don't think about everything that's going on in the back of my head and everything, all my problems. I just think about what I got to do.
Oh, you're talking about PTSD. I just did some EMDR, dude, for mine.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think educate him on that a little bit.
All the EMDR, I got horrific childhood shit, dude. I'm growing up with a biker family. And let me tell you, man, that EMDR, it's just weird, man. It makes your brain function different. Like, you don't trigger on shit as much. Like, it lets you rationally, and it's the simplest thing in the world. I think you could buy the light and do it yourself, honestly, with a buddy. But you just look at the little light and you picture an image, right? And then they have the light going back and forth, and it hooks your left brain to your right brain and makes them work rationally and connect. That's what it does. It physically, with the optics, it makes your left and right brain connect, which they're not when you're having a PTSD trigger, right? And it's huge. Like, we have a lot of veterans in Arizona, and it's the #1 PTSD treatment for veterans now is EMDR.
Whoa.
I think you need to look into that 100%.
Dude, and it's not like talk therapy, like any of that bullshit. You talk to somebody, but I could sit and do EMDR with you by the light bar on fucking Amazon, right? You could sit there and you have you just picture what they did with me is they said, okay, just picture an image that makes you stressed out or unhappy or trauma, right? And then you watch the little light, and then they have you talk about it. And then you watch it again, the light again, and then you're trying to picture that image, and it just won't come as quickly into your brain again.
Yeah, I remember they use your eyes to distract your brain.
Well, it's your optics, man, with your vision. It physically forces your brain to connect because of the way your optic nerves work, right? So it connects your left and your right, your rational and your irrational brain, or your creative, however you want to put it, right? Which is, I was kind of a skeptic until I tried it, and I've been pretty mellow since, man.
Dude, I've been battling PTSD with breathing treatments, walking, and the sauna. I use the sauna. I use I don't know. Sometimes I still lose it though. I smoke weed. I smoke weed not for getting high. I smoke it for calmness now. I do like getting high though.
You're not going to be 100. You're never going to be 100. Like, I went into it expecting that I was never going to be 100, right? Like, not the day I was fucking born. But
I feel this is right.
I'm not such an asshole to my wife and kids and shit. You
know? That's key right there, man.
That's the one thing I can't do is just snap. That's because sometimes it's all stressful in here, and then it starts getting stressful out here, and I project my entire self out instead of just focusing on this situation and then figuring this situation out. Because I'm so clustered, I'm just fuck, you know.
I'd get more into that prepper mode, the fight or flight, and where I'm starting to plan shit out and make it escape society. You know,
how am I getting out of here, man? Gotta go.
Got the bug out bag ready.
Well, that's what I do.
I used to do it. I used to do it back in the day in Washington. I'd bow hunt, and I'd come back from crabbing boats in Alaska or something, and I just wasn't ready to be in society. And I'd just pick my shit and fucking pack out for a week or 2 weeks and just do it.
Like real life, if I didn't have kids, I would do that all the time.
That's how Josh does it. He's a flight. He's not a fight. He's a flight. I'll go be a nomad.
I'll live to see another day.
No, that was the other problem is I had 26 assault charges before I was 30, right, in Washington. So it was kind of like I had to figure out a way to get it under control. You know, weed helped a lot.
Oh yeah.
Well, I know people that were like that, but the reason they were like that was either pills or alcohol. And weed actually is what once I got them to start smoking weed because they were against weed, but they would take pills and alcohol. And I'm like, what's the fucking difference? Just try it for me. Just try it for me. So he quit drinking. He quit the pills. He quit drinking, and he started smoking weed. He became one of the nicest people you ever met in life. He don't ever want to fight, nothing like that.
Right.
I always used to say to people back in the day, they ought to make it legal because we sit around, hey man, it'd be cool if it was legal. I'm like, you've never seen a hippie in the hills in Washington beating each other to death. You know, I mean, I've never been around a campfire or a party circle and everybody's smoking. There's never a fight. There's never. It's
right.
Oh, it's very rare that there's a fight. Very rare.
Yeah. Unless you fucking skip me, motherfucker, then I'm fucking all of you motherfuckers.
Unless you steal a sack or something, you know. I mean, shit.
Who brought this fucking shitty weed? Who brought this fucking Mexican fucking brick weed, bro? Who brought it?
Reggie? We got the Reggie down here, bro. There's Reggie floating around right now.
Dude, I like the Reggie because of that head buzz. Makes you feel stupid for me.
Oh yeah.
Once you smoke Kush for so long, you go back and smoke that Reggie, and you feel like you're about to die. I like that. You get that, you know, because you used to have to take aspirin and then smoke a blunt of Reggie's back in the day. You had to take some aspirin right before you smoked that shit, so your head didn't hurt.
What?
That's like
I
drinking
thought you said take
5 o'clock.
acid at first.
Yeah, drink at 5 o'clock too. You take some aspirin, you chase it with some 5 o'clock, dog.
I thought you said acid.
Barely filled it up. They said it was.
Yeah, we used to drop window pane back in the day. Shit.
Acid, you just drink water with it and eat.
We had this cemetery in Washington, and we had some asshole that painted. We had this 10-foot tall white angel statue in there, right? Big cemetery, and some asshole put fluorescent pink paint on its eyes. He did it and dropped some fucking wood, and he had to walk through the woods to get there, which is always a bad idea. That's just fun shit.
No, the bad idea is when you get there and say you're not tripping and take 2 more hits.
Yeah, I tell people.
And then as soon as it touches your tongue, you're like, "Oh, I fucked up."
Exactly.
Talking about Bigfoot shit, I've seen an alien spaceship tripping walking through the woods.
Dude, I seen a 15 mile an hour wind on 6 grams of mushrooms. I seen a 15 mile an hour wind bend a tree a little bit, and because everything was bending in my mind, that bitch was swaying. It was the biggest tree on the property. I cried in the fucking trailer thinking there was a tornado, like I was gonna be picked up like fucking Dorothy or something.
Sure.
We watched French fries back in the day. You go to Denny's and hang out at night. You go hang out at Denny's all night or whatever back in the day and fucking watch French fries dance on the table. Bag of
Yeah. Whoa, dude. Yeah, dude. And that's, my sister one time, it was quarantine and I had a little bit of shrooms and I was like, dude, you're going to want to take more than just 2 grams. And because I set that in her mind, she didn't feel it in the first 45 minutes. She said, Tyler, give me some more. So I gave her a couple more grams. And I look back at her 45 minutes later and she's with a painful face, laughing and crying at the same time.
Fucking walls are melting and shit.
Fucked up when you go to grab your shoes and we start walking away from you.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, dude.
It's funny. Yeah, they'll have it packaged. It's funny. My wife yesterday was going through a bit and picking up some shit, some dab, and she said they were giving away samples and all this free packaging and shit. And she goes, "You know how many millionaires you've made out of this? The packaging, and this." She goes, "Remember when you could just go down on the corner back in the day and nobody needed to know?"
And you had no name. It had no name. The weed was no name. It was a bag of weed, man. That was
Yes, he's like, because he already got them all.
it was either good or it sucked, you know?
Still to this day, all I say is when people ask me, "What are you smoking?" is I'm smoking weed.
No, there's no way they're
I like to say PB, plastic bag. Come in a plastic bag.
The only time I get excited is when I get to say, "Fucking, I'm smoking my daughter."
Silver Serpent, if she's known on our YouTube channel.
Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And she's in the best football uniform ever. The legendary Brett Favre.
Brett Favre is awesome, but Green Bay sucks, bro. Green Bay ain't going to the fucking Super Bowl, though.
I don't know what it'd be like our gazillionth NFL championship.
Yeah, Patriots will be there.
They got a roll right now.
Damn, I wouldn't know what it's like to win a Super Bowl.
Which fan are you? Are you a Cleveland fan or a Detroit fan?
Okay, so basically, here's the deal. So
God bless the fucking Lions fans. They're the suffering fan base in existence.
By birth, I'm a Detroit versus everybody fan. Okay, but being a Lions fan, you always have a second team.
Right.
And my second team has always been and will always be until he retires, wherever Tom Brady goes.
We used to be able to count on the Redskins.
I got to agree.
Something to root for.
When he came out, I never liked him. I'm old enough to remember when he came out. I'm like, okay, whatever. But slowly over the years, you got to admire a motherfucker that was underestimated. He just
his whole career he was underestimated.
Dude, I've had a Tom Brady jersey since the year they won the very first Super Bowl, like when he replaced what was his fucking name?
Bledsoe from Washington State, man. He was a fucking Cougar back in the day. Him and Mark Brunell.
During that, I got a Tom Brady jersey that year for Christmas, and that's all I wanted. And that thing still looks mint condition.
I bet.
It aged just as well as the real man himself.
Dude, I wasn't a Tom Brady fan. I'm a Michigan fan, so I liked him because he was a Michigan man. He was always underestimated. But when he beat Atlanta, the Falcons, I said, when he came back from 28-3 and beat them, I said, okay. I said, Tom Brady's the best that ever walked this earth at football. So
if you remember during that Atlanta game, okay, when it was 28-0 and everybody's on me because I'm wearing my jersey. Everybody else that was wearing a Tom Brady jersey took them off, was like all I'm like, nope. I'm sitting here calm. I said, I promise you, it's gonna come back. I promise you, it's gonna happen.
Come back, kid,
and boom. Guess what? And I was the only one there, proud, standing tall, like fuck everybody.
I bet on the Atlanta Falcons when I walked in the door, bro. And then I was sitting there winning the bet.
Big mistake.
And then I fucking lost the bet the last second. I was so fucking mad.
Dude,
there's a lot of money.
Tom Brady scored, I just look at everybody and go,
Yeah, they like to call him a crybaby, but when he's on that, when he's doing that, ranting and raving, he's motivating. He's motivating. He's getting them to win. He's telling them, we can do this. We can come back. This will be the greatest comeback ever. That's
he went to a.
He went
to shout out to you, Michigan boys. I got Michigan family, man. My mom was from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, right outside Detroit. So I used to fly over from Washington in the summers and spend summers over there.
We're in Monroe.
My grandpa was a
45 minutes from Detroit.
We're about 40 minutes from Bloomfield Hills.
Yeah, my grandpa designed some of the first airbag stuff back in the day, man. They were just starting to design airbag and safety restraints for GM. My grandma, before she died, she got a new Cadillac every 2 years and shit.
Merry Christmas, hippie.
Merry Christmas, hippie witch.
Later, night train.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, night train.
Night train. Merry Christmas. You wait. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Missy.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, we're getting Merry Christmases from all over the world today, and that is awesome.
Ain't it awesome?
Hell yeah.
YouTube's awesome like that, man.
It is.
Oh yeah.
I
Good
put
way of
on my
bringing people
wife's
together,
underwear this
man.
morning.
Did ya?
What in the fuck?
The granny panties or the thong?
He probably
Granny
put the
panties.
thong on.
Mm-hmm.
I got a long butt crack. I got a real long butt crack. You guys want to see it?
No.
No.
Like my dad said back in the day, it takes all kinds to make the world go around.
Yeah.
Amen to that shit. Oh my god.
All right, motherfuckers. You know what
Yep,
time it
it's
is.
that time.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
celebrate
Unfortunately,
Christmas.
it's time
Thank
to
you guys
go.
for coming up. Merry Christmas to all
Anytime.
you motherfuckers. Everybody watching, everybody in the
Merry
panel.
Christmas.
Thank you guys. I love you guys.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
drugs
I'll see
with
you guys
loved ones
around, I'm
today.
sure. I'll
Wishing
see you
everybody
guys
a Merry
around.
Christmas.
See everybody in the morning. Have a great day.
Do drugs with loved ones. Don't do illegal drugs.